I feel like it's so rare that men shoot their shot in public anymore, or like even just say hi like a normal human being.
Serious question for my mans out there. Why are you guys not approaching women? What is that about? What is that about?
This is a public service announcement for white men. It is okay to approach a Latina at the bar.
Have you noticed we've reached the strangest point in modern history? Beautiful, intelligent, independent women. Desperate because men don't approach them anymore. Men scared to look, scared to talk, scared to even seem interested. Women complain, rant, beg, plead. But the truth runs much deeper, and nobody wants to admit it. Today, you'll understand why men simply gave up, and what's behind this generation of women who no longer know how to deal with male silence. Get ready, because this truth is uncomfortable.
I feel like it's so rare that men shoot their shot in public anymore, or like even just say hi like a normal human being. I feel like men are so intimidated now and hiding behind social media. They don't know how to talk to girls in real life anymore. And the ones that do are like the freaks. And they be approaching you in the weirdest ways.
Serious question for my mans out there. Why are you guys not approaching women? What is that about? What is that about? I have seen so many hot guys lately, and we make eyes, we exchange the look, we have the look, and then there's nothing else. I'm like, are you gonna come approach me? Hello, I don't want to be the one to approach you, okay? Because that's not my man's. My man's has, the balls that he has, and he's not afraid to come up to me and say something, say hello. So if you're a man out there, you guys have balls for a reason. Use them. And don't be afraid to approach women, because we don't want to do that, This is just a pro tip, okay? Chime in.
She complains that men don't approach, but makes it clear she won't move even an inch. She wants the man to do everything. Read her eyes, take initiative, cross the room, while she stays passive, waiting for a knight to appear out of thin air. A traditional man sees this and thinks, in today's world, if a woman doesn't give at least a smile or a clear signal, approaching her can feel intrusive. Many women want an alpha man, but don't create even the smallest bit of openness. A look isn't always an invitation, especially in a world where misunderstandings instantly turn into public embarrassment.
Some women don't get asked out. Even when they're pretty and smart and have their whole life together. And a lot of people don't know this, but it has nothing to do with your value. Sometimes high value women, because that's what we are, get approached the least. And let me tell you why. First, you give off I'm good energy. You walk like you handle your own life. Men see that and think, well, she don't need me. Second, men are scared of rejection, like terrified. So if you look too put together, they assume you already got options, even when you don't. Third, you might look unapproachable without meaning to. Not in a rude way, just your face, your pace, your focus. Men only approach women who look relaxed and open. Fourth, a lot of men think you're already taken. Pretty women hear this all the time. I thought you had a man. So then they don't even try. And fifth, you may not be in spaces that make conversation easy. If your life is work, home, errands, and then work again, you won't cross paths with men who naturally start talking to you. But here's the truth. You can be beautiful, healed, kind, funny, and high value and still not get approached. It's not you. It's the perception of you. Men approach women who feel safe and easy to talk to. Not always the best women. So don't overthink it. You're not the problem. Your energy is just strong. The right man won't be scared of that.
She says high-value women don't get approached because they give off independent, focused, I'm good energy. But a traditional man notices something else. The modern behavioral masculinization, the stiff posture, closed-off demeanor, competitiveness, zero feminine warmth, makes it genuinely hard for men to feel any openness. It's not fear of beauty, it's the absence of softness. She talks like the issue is men perceiving her wrong, when in reality, many men feel that these women live in defensive mode, not receptive mode. And approaching someone requires, before anything else, reciprocity in the environment, not just looks.
I just want to talk about the men not approaching women thing. If you are a man and you are watching this, you have to be not afraid to be rejected That's part of the game. That's part of being a man. You have to be okay with being rejected. You can't be a beta. You can't be a pussy. You have to go up to women and be fine if she says no. That's it. And it's not a reflection on you. She's just not into you if she says no. But go up to women. If you see a cute girl at the gym, like, there's ways you can go up to women that aren't creepy. Like, you can be like, hey, do you need a spot? Like, say something about their form, or just, like, say hi. Just say hi. It's so easy. If a girl's looking at you at a bar, go up to her. She wants you. If you see a cute girl at a bar, go up to her. You don't even have to buy her a drink. Just say hi. Compliment something about what she's wearing. Compliment, like, her hair, anything. It's not that hard. It's very easy. You just have to be not scared of getting rejected is the thing. That is part of being a man. So what? You want us to go up to you so the girls have to not be scared to get rejected? That's what it's come to? No. As a man, you're the one that has to put yourself out there and be okay getting rejected. That's the risk that you take by being a man. So man up, everyone. Pull up your pants, find your man card, okay? Because I think you lost it. And go up to a girl this weekend.
She paints a world where every man must have infinite courage, unconditional initiative, and zero fear, as if men weren't human. The problem is that this mindset ignores that today men get criticized both when they approach with confidence and when they misread the vibe. A traditional man thinks it's easy to say man up when you're not the one taking public rejection, social humiliation, or the risk of being misunderstood. She wants the benefits of traditional masculine roles, but ignores the difficulties and risks those roles always carried, and that today are even worse.
This is a public service announcement for white men. It is okay to approach a Latina at the bar.
That part, yep.
It is okay to like a Latina. We are equals. We are pretty people. We are also equal to the blondes at the bar.
Even better.
Even better, maybe. I don't wanna. Perhaps.
Don't quote me on it, but
Please, it is okay to approach a Latina at the bar. It is okay.
We will talk to you.
We will talk to you. It is okay. I promise. It is okay. Please approach us. We are all one. We are begging.
We're begging.
We're on our hands and knees. Please approach us.
I'm on my knees.
Like, what the fuck?
This is the extreme opposite. A woman literally begging, almost desperate for men, specifically white men, to approach Latinas. A traditional man sees this and understands. When the dating market reaches the point where women are begging for male initiative, it's because modern culture completely destroyed natural interaction. Men are afraid of being labeled, judged, canceled, or misinterpreted, especially when approaching women from another background. The fact that she has to give permission shows how society has built such a thick wall around men that even saying a simple hi feels dangerous today.
I was speaking to my mum about dating, and because I'm out a lot for work and things like that, and I love to socialize, she was like, oh, like, have you met anyone out? And I'm like, well, I will see a guy that, say, I've texted or, like, met online or have mutuals with, and he will, like, look at me and then turn away and then message saying, like, hey, you looked gorgeous today. And that's, like, a universal experience for every girl. Like, guys will just text you later on. And mum's like, what the fuck? Like, mum's like, when I would go out, if a guy was interested, he'd straight up go, like, hey, I'm interested in you, like, whatever, what's your number? And if you liked him, you'd give him your real one. If you didn't, you'd change one digit. That's what she said to me. My mum did make a point that I go for socially awkward private school boys that don't know how to talk to girls because they went to single sex schools, so that's a big factor too. But, like, I took it upon myself to call my guy friend and literally ask for the answers. I'm like, just tell me, like, what is stopping guys from just, like, approaching girls naturally and not, like, sleazy, just, like, literally for a conversation? Because guys that, like, do that, like, reap the benefits anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be a sleaze to, like, pull a girl in the first place. My guy friend said, unless a girl is, like, making it that obvious, like, at a pub, for example, that she's into him, he's like, she has to fully be, like, waving at me for me to think to go over. And he said that rejection just isn't worth it these days because that girls, like, have higher standards of men, So guys genuinely feel like they just aren't good enough and to go up and introduce themselves. And I'm like, that's actually kind of sad, because I do feel like girls are getting judgier, but I also feel like boys are the same. And I think it goes down to dating apps and social media, obviously. But dating apps is like shopping, like no, yes, no. So it's like people are getting pickier, but yeah, it's like people don't know how to socialize anymore, and it's really sad. I saw on TikTok a card game that someone invented called We Met at a Bar. I don't know if you've seen it, but it actually looks like a cool idea, and they should collab with different pubs in Melbourne and just like have the card game sitting at like different tables or something. I feel like that'd be so good. Pretty much, I think it was like they had like different not dares, but like, oh, I don't know, you have to look it up, but it's called We Met at a Bar, and like it introduces conversation, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I just feel like there's got to be a way to just like improve everything about the dating culture, otherwise we're doomed.
She complains that men look at her, turn away, and message her later, but also admits she's only interested in a very specific type: socially awkward private school boys, who are ironically the least socially confident. A traditional man looks at that and thinks she says she wants initiative, but chooses guys who almost never take initiative. These men are already scared of coming off as intrusive, and with women becoming more selective and judgmental, the risk of rejection feels huge. She wants a traditional masculine behavior, but lives in a social environment that destroyed exactly that kind of natural interaction.
I really should be studying for my doctoral degree and not talking about this dumbass stuff, but I just have to tell you guys what this man said to me. So I was talking to this man. Oh, Duke, are you okay? Sorry, there's Duke. Oh, Coco. Anyways, I was talking to this man about how in general, like, the men are not approaching women outside anymore. And I think we can kind of all come to a consensus on that. Like, that just isn't happening. I'm 28. I've been in and out of the club scene since I was 18. Well, really like 21, 22, whatever. And things have changed. Things are not the same. And I always equated it to COVID, right? I was like, okay, well, COVID just took away like the confidence, that ability to socialize and strike up a conversation with a stranger, or dancing with someone that you don't know at the club, which also I think is related to like phones and wanting to be cool and not wanting to be exposed, whatever. These are the reasons why I think men are no longer approaching women in the clubs. I'm talking with this man, I'm saying this, you know what he tells me? And now I'm like, is this true? He was like, oh no, like the reason why men don't go up to girls anymore is because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too, the sexual assault? I said, were men sexually assaulting women in the club like all the time? Is that how you approach women? By sexually assaulting them? What are we talking about? The Me Too movement? Yeah, now we're scared to talk to them because da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. What? And that he was being very genuine. And like, I genuinely think that other men genuinely feel this way now. Like, it's so annoying to be straight. Like, oh my God, it's so annoying. She
complains that men don't approach her anymore, but at the same time treats any attempt from a man as suspicious, overanalyzes everything, and reacts with sarcasm when a guy mentions he's afraid because of the Me Too era. A traditional man sees this and thinks, how can you approach a woman who automatically associates a simple interaction with being creepy or harassment? Today, many men just don't want to risk being misunderstood. And when a woman treats normal, respectful approach as something suspicious, she ends up pushing away exactly the kind of men who aren't problematic.